And we're back with another episode of Let's Play Dragon Quest XI Echoes of Elusive Age. I'm your Siri guy, and finally, it has shown itself. Armachis. Which we want to kill right away. And by taking him on a distinctively unique trip to Murder Town. Probably should have put it on Jade, but whatever. His turn's coming up. And he's pepping up too. Let's go with, actually, Quadra Slash might do more damage than, against my better judgment. Yeah, it does do more damage than Giga Slash. Maybe not more than Giga Gash, though, but we don't have Giga Gash, so we'll take what we got. Ooh. Oh, man. No! Ooh. We're in trouble. Well, that just happened. Jack Tard will be omni-healing as soon as possible. Let's get Serena in. Oh well. You know what, just to guarantee we don't get knocked out here. It's a bit safer. Uh-oh. I don't like that. Alright. I know we should be trying to save up, but our peps, but I really want to get through this here. Actually, enough less damage than before. And he's debuffed, which I like. Oh, blocked. So again, if you get in a fight with this thing in an attempt to finish that side quest, please be careful because he's very strong. We'll bring in Hendrik. We'll save the rest of that now that, you know, he's a lot weaker. Since he's in the red. I was trying out multi-feet and multi-kick, and I will say that I think I like multi-feet more because it raises the chance of critical, and it does seem to do about 50 damage more on average than multi-thrust, but I could be wrong. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. Because we're not quite done with everything yet. So we're gonna head on up. Turn this bad boy in. Giddy goo, alright. That delicious Apollo axe. Which lowers maximum NP, but will deal fire damage when attacking, deals light damage when attacking. Between that and the Maxi Axe, it's hard to really say what's better. You're talking a big strength output. This one reduces enemy attack power. You're only gaining 14. You're only gaining 12 attack. So it's really up to you which one you'd rather do. You get a more MP. So I'm gonna stick with the Maxi Axe because it looks better. Looks better. And that MP bonus is a little nice. A little nicer. It's not much of an MP bonus, but it's another Axes of Evil or cut above than the other weapon would give naturally. So to me, that makes sense. Alright. I want to say, while we're here, alright, that's not what I was thinking. Okay. So anywho, let's visit His Majesty. As though we tell him what we learned from the Watchers, the Dark One has returned to the world that ignorant of his feet, this Kalasmos, but ignorance will not protect them. No, if nothing is done, the evil will grow until it consumes the soul. You are the luminary. Only you can face Kalasmos. Only you can end this. I want to say... Okay, there we go. Just double checking.
One moment, if you would. Honored Luminary, will you permit me and my daughter a few minutes alone?
Fine, if you must.
Despite Mordigan's machinations, my subjects have remained content. My kingdom has remained free of undue suffering. Alas, you, my dear, were not so lucky. I cannot help but wonder how things might have been if I had remained by your side on that fateful day.
We wouldn't be here, motherfucker.
Perhaps Mordigan would not have possessed me. Perhaps I would not have missed all those years with my beloved daughter. If only I had been better. Stronger. Perhaps I could have resisted him. You were meant to know only peace. To be the princess of a great kingdom, blissfully ignorant of the woes of the world. But no. Instead, you fought. But you have fought enough. It is time to come home. To claim your birthright. To live in peace and privilege here with me in Heliodor.
Oh, Father. I wouldn't change any of it. I wouldn't change a single day. I've been traveling now for many years, searching for something, meaning, I suppose. And it's been hard. Sometimes unbearably so.
Trust me, I know a lot about things being hard.
But it was worth it. I found what I was looking for in the end.
Ah, my pantaloons!
You, Father. Rab, my friends. The people of Heliodor. All the people of Erdrea, in fact. These are what give life meaning. And they need protecting. And I'll do whatever it takes to protect them. All of them.
You do your kingdom and your father proud. I had thought to save this for the day you took the throne, but I see now that it is time. The tiara is very precious. It once belonged to your mother.
Thank you, Father. It's beautiful.
Now go. Do what you must do. And when all is ended, and peace has returned, you must come home to us. To Heliodor.
Of course. I'm looking forward to it.
Father-daughter bonding moment. Yay. So actually, that piece of gear is really good, but we're going to give it to Serena. Most likely. You can see it's weaker, but look at all of that. Chance of being put to sleep reduced. Everything horrible in existence reduced by 50%. So yeah, she loses the outfit look, but I'm actually very much okay with that. That is a really good piece of gear. Chance of sleep confusions. Chance of being silenced and instantly killed reduced by half. Holy mother of Burl, that's a good piece of gear. So just, even if you're not big into side questing in these games and you just want to get to end game, making this stop alone is worth it. No fucking joke. No reason whatsoever to skip that. Now while we're here, there's a couple more things we can knock out. And one of them is one of these books. We saw this book earlier. Not this one. I think it's this one. I'll check this one too. Okay. Just to make sure, yeah, it's that one. Okay. And remembering where it is if we, as we need to. I think, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Okay, yeah. So that was one of the books. Just making sure I'm not forgetting anything. And here we are in the donjon. And it had been quite a while since we've been able to do anything down here of relevance. And now we have access to these. Finally, on long last. King of Swindlers. Swindler, King Scars, and Swindler Key stole. Skullhelm. Check it out with Hendrik. Oh, he actually can't equip it. Dark damage reduced. Chance of being cursed reduced by quarter. Interesting. Really not that great of a piece of gear, other than the curse reduction, so probably not going to worry about it. Even though there's nothing in here. So really all there was that one chest. Well, there's those two chests in the one cell. But we get to say we got to open those. And again, the Swindler gear is something we'll take a look at for sure. At some point. Double check the sewer while we're here for unlockable doors, but hey. I think everything here's been done. Yeah, it looks like it. I'd say we're good. Now, we're not really out of the woods here yet. I think here. So, the next big thing to kind of exploit, I would have to say, go to the step here. Have to think about that a little bit. Okay. I think we're alright. Okay, so we need to head to the Cryptic Crypt if we want to get more goodies. So let's head that way, shall we? At some point I still need to make an attempt to get more lamplights. I didn't do it between episodes like I said I was going to, so I might have to do it soon. Maybe between this episode and the next. Again, it's just fighting these enemies that appear at the church that's just outside of Heliodor. That's where you can get them. So here in the Cryptic Crypt, you can see these are all new enemies. They're not really better enemies though, that's the thing. Like, they're not going to give huge amounts of XP, except maybe the dragon there, but again, why waste time when we don't need to? Alright. And it's the same strategy to get around. You can see the locked doors in the back of this place, which is really where we're going. And I screwed up. Great. Oh boy. Give me these now. Give her one attack at least. Well, now we can do it. Again, this may be premature, but we'll do it. We'll do it nonetheless. And it's not the enemies we wanted. Ah, damn it. We will have to take him out. He's out of MP. Unless we gain a level. Which this is to next level. Pretty far. Did I just trap myself down here? Can't really trap myself down here anyway, but that thing would respawn and we'd be able to get back, but whatever. We'll just go back to the beginning. before I forget. Different lineup. I'm getting the work text. This one. Darn it. Now, as we get back here, there's actually a healing option in the area. We need to save. Which means we're going to put Jack Tard back in. And now there's these upgraded enemies in here we don't really want to deal with unless we have to. Get a Metal King jacket. And these guys are no laughing matter. We don't want to fuck around with them too much. We really need to kill it if we're going to kill it. Let's revamp. Like I said, we were taking this fight pretty seriously. Now, maybe I'm overreacting a bit, but I'm pretty sure my memory serves me right. They're not a lot of fun. Actually, they're not that bad. They're not, compared to some of the random encounters we've been facing, they're not that bad. Okay. Oh no! We're gonna have to kill it like the rest. Again, strong enemy, we don't want to take any chances. We'll get Jade the bonus attack here. That will be good. Nice. That way we get the most out of Jack Tard's next attack. Sorry, there's not much to say, really, right now. We're just going around looting shit. For the lack of a better term. And he's toast. Delicious seed. A lot of nothing in there. And let's see. Nice. Some more gear. You know, get out of here. And I would say let's head to... I'll go to Gallopolis right now. Actually, you know what we'll do? I lied. Let's go to Hotel. Thinking since we're, you know, here, a couple things we can knock out. Let's go over here. And talk to this dude. He's gonna send us pretty much to, and we're gonna get some Uber Agates of Evolution, which is nice. He's gonna send us to Mount, what's it called? Mount Fuji. And luckily we don't have to go very far in it, so it's not a big deal to knock this out right away. As long as we have access to Mount Fuji, of course. Okay, so... So we just need to head pretty much up here, and we need to take the back entrance, which is why this one, as long as we have access to where we want to go, it's not a big deal. Compared to, you know, other stuff. I want to head through here. This way over here. Head up here. I believe, strangely enough, we can get that thing I was looking for from these guys too, but means we gotta change our lineup. Leave Jack Tart in and bring in Eric there. Shouldn't have to heal, but if we do, we'll change it. Okay, so that's not what we need. Okay. This enemy's not gonna give me what I'm looking for. And this is what I'm now afraid of. Cooper. We're gonna go big here. Just to guarantee most of these fuckers die. There we go. It's that type of enemy, but not found here. So we'll have to not worry about these. For sure. Alright. It's that enemy type, though, found in another location. We should be able to steal them there. You better run. And there's the chest of Hodo stuff. So we now need to head back to Hodo. Turn this in. Alright. In we go. And we get 3 Uber Agate of Evolution, which we definitely want. Alright. Now, I guess... Go to Gallopolis and knock some stuff out here. There's actually 3-4 things we can do there. Alright. So first things first. Let's go in this well. And as you can see... there's a wonderful place to get more free shit. Which is It's just a fireball, so not a big deal if you're just trying to get through the game, basic, proper. The game's proper. Alright. We can go to castle. Because there's some things or nonsense we need to do here. So another one of the Drustin books is here. We definitely want that, and you can see Prince Numbnuts has a quest for us. I think it's that one. It must be this one. The Drustin, yes, okay. So there's that. So that's fine. We'll knock this out real quick too. It's not a big deal. Actually, we don't even need to do that. We probably have to be outside, but I just want to try it anyway. Guess not. But yeah, we'll deal with this. Luckily, this one's pretty easy to find too. Hence why it's worth just knocking out really quick. Over here. Yeah. Okay, let's move. Snooping around. This is a rather unique spot. Wormwood. Yeah, you better run. And out here. So yeah, this is, for those of you wondering, this is definitely an area we have not been to before. So looting it is in your best interest. And as you can see, the enemies are afraid of us. We're just so jacked. I believe it's over here. Clearly what I believe is either wrong or I'm not seeing it. Should be a sparkly here. Oh, there it is. And we get a pepper tree branch. Got this. Upper class accessories. Monarch's mittens and elfin charms. I believe outside of this. That's everything worth dealing with right now. So let's head back to Gallopolis. Alright, let's turn this bad boy in. And we'll get it done, son. Now, there's actually some races that we've neglected to do. I've neglected to do over the course of the game. With the time limit that we have, I might tackle that in a moment here. But I want to turn this in first. So there we go. Hmm. So, we've done that. I guess the best thing we can do now is either go to Gondolia and do the stuff that's there, or, and this is a big or we can do the races. Let's go to Gondolia first. We're only at 35 minutes or so in. There's a handful of things we can do in Gondolia. And to be fair, knocking this out will give us some more access to some more stuff. And you can tell something's afoot. And this is the man who knows a little about everything. And she get it at times. Now the monster of a strong right like the bleeding place, cheeky devils. So we need to kill all the enemies that are here. So let's get to it. Again, show no mercy, kill with great desire, you know, the usual suspects. We probably could go with a cheaper Giga Slash than Quadra Slash. Man.
May heaven's winds propel thee hence!
And they're down.
Did I do all right?
Okay. Come in here. Grab this. Pocket of Evolution. Mini Metal. Against why I was saying we'll wait to go to the Academy in a little bit. Pretty Betsy. So I think I'm sitting on those. 50 grand. It's everything over here. Let's get back to saving the town versus stealing their shit. Why are we standing so close to these enemies? Let's keep HP up. And we'll pick him off.
Wonderful.
I'm gonna see him at the end there, but we don't need to really go over there yet. I'm just trying to get my bearings on where the enemies are. There's one over there. I think is the last of these dudes. And there he is.
Score one for the good guys.
Okay. I think that's the last of those enemies. Or not. I'm getting them confused. These ones look so much the same to me. Okay, we'll kill them all the same though. Bring these guys to the air blocker.
Did I do all right?
Alright, and check hard levels. And trick levels, and they're both capable of learning skills, so we'll do that. That's 36. Pretty pricey. But we could also get these as well for the same amount of... So we'll grab these, because we don't have any much for lightning spells. And look at this, teaching us a lot of pep skills, which is nice in a way. And there's a side quest that requires us to know some zap skills, so it makes sense to get it knocked out now. Kill this dude real quick. A little more resistant than I was hoping, but it's okay. Ah, crap. I didn't mean to do that. And he's down.
Well, that was easy.
Let me see. Another enemy down here, yep. Hit him with this. Lame. Just does more damage. Actually, I don't think it did that much more damage. And I don't think that does that much more damage either.
Victory!
Okay. I think we got one more armored dude to kill. One more tiny dude, I think. Plus the big guy at the end. But we shall see. Yeah, it's about the same. But we didn't give Hendrik his new skill. We'll have to do that in a moment. Yeah. About 50 damage less. Maybe 100, but not by much. Okay, alright, one more. Okay, this dude as well. And then we can go get the big guy. At the end here. Make sure we do the most damage, if not enough to kill it. Alright, big guy. Let's do this. Alright, revamp. Into Vectard. Block the other one. Ow.
Don't worry, I'm here to help.
Which is gonna happen. Healing. And he's down.
Score one for the good guys.
Alright. That's all taken care of. Alright, so Nostro Salvatore, it's you. Now, you tell me you fight all the monsters and save Gondolia. You must huge grazie to you. When I order everyone to evacuate, I don't think I ever come back. Anywho, we get the Thunderstorm Sword for trouble. But we're not done here yet. And I believe this is a great sword. No, it's not, actually. But our super sword of light is still better. Now, if you're dual wielding swords, that's probably a nice upgrade. But we're not dual wielding. Alright, there's still 2 more things that we can technically do here, which we'll want to knock out before we go back to Gallopolis and do the races, which I'm not going to bore you with that so much. But we do want to finish it, and at least finish first place in everything at some point. So we send him to Cobblestone. Then there's this. So if you remember much earlier in the game, these guys are offering us neat stuff at a really expensive price, and we got to go back and forth between them until we get the best possible price. Nope. Nothing is worth 900,000 gold. We'll keep at it. No. $200,000, that's almost all of our current gold. We can keep getting it lower. It's 200,000. There we go. 20,000. That I can do. We get the Divine Bustier. Ugh. Which I believe is for Jade. And changes the wearer's appearance. And there you go. Versus the warrior princess dress, which doesn't really offer. It gives her more agility, but we don't need that. Okay, so we're almost done with. We're ready to go back to Colopolis. Let's go back to Cobblestone really quick. Now that we got the guy who knows everything, right? Noah, whatever his name. I believe his name's Noah. Who was the guy we met in Hoto before? He's gonna actually be in Cobblestone, and he's, I believe, gonna give us an item. Which, if it's your first time playing the game, you definitely want this item. And we get Noah's Archive, which pretty much tells us whenever we open the map if there's any goodies in the area or any items of importance that we've not found. Luckily, that's not a problem, so we don't need to worry about that. Anywho, yay. Alright. We'll just use the inn here since we're a little beat up. So now that we have some time to screw around and get a few things done, here I think I want to do the races, which we've not really done much of. And I would argue that's to my own personal fault. We could have gotten some of the goodies from the races earlier in the game, but I also am one of those people that's like, if you don't need it right away, then why waste your time doing it? And I don't know how much this would interest you guys to see, per se. But there's a gold cup, a platinum cup, and then there's actually one that's missing. But the forging hammer is a key item. And if you're wondering, yes, it is the thing that we use to make the sort of light. This, you know, in the world of ruin. So you have to do this in order to get. Okay, I'll just burn a bridge here and just tell you. To get the best greatsword, arguable best greatsword in the game, one of the better greatswords of the game, you have to actually win the Platinum Cup. And get that item. And then there's actually a cup after that, which is going to give us a crafting item, a crafting book, which we definitely want. But it's going to be one of those ones that we can't really do much with. Mainly because we can't, and when I say we can't do much with it, it's mainly because, dang it. I screwed up already. Luckily, we can attempt this as many times as we want. Alright. But we attempt it, you know, not necessarily. What we'll do is as we progress through, it's one of the best double. We'll get a crafting book. As far as the best greatsword in the game goes, it's very subjective. There's another couple greatswords out there that people like a lot. But as you've noticed, we've mostly gone down this particular path with the main character, so I have no interest in focusing on that greatsword at this exact moment. And as you can see, we won the gold cup. Nice. Had to relearn the controls a little bit because we haven't raced in so long. Alright. Sweet. We get the metal slime helm. And we get a chunk of gold ore for our participation. Again, we could have probably tackled that at any time. I think the Platinum Cup opens up now, which gives us this Forging Hammer option. And of course, we're gonna do it. And if we have time, we'll tackle the Black Cup, which is considered like the super exquisite, like the high end. As you can see, this one's going to be a little harder. We're really only getting the stamina recovery from the ramps in that little one right there. Sorry, I'm trying to really stay focused, so we don't have to do this again. There it is. Not so bad. The Lord of all the destruction is watching these wonderful races. I'm sure he's betting on me to lose. And we get the Forging Hammer. Jump of Platinum ore. Now, some of these we actually might want to repeat, but here's the thing: we now have to beat them on difficult, which is fine. Forgot about the difficult setting, to be honest with you. I knew that I was like, oh, it didn't show. Oh yeah, God darn it, gotta beat them again. Now, as you can see, in regular mode they weren't hard. In hard mode, they're gonna be, well, as you suspect, harder. We'll do the best we can. Like I said, if I lose one or two races as we're heading into the 1 hour mark, which I don't like these episodes being over an hour, but lately they have been, not much I can do about that, just because I want to get you guys as much content uninterrupted as possible. But, yeah. It's kind of like all they did was reverse the track a little bit. As you can see, we're having a much harder time. I like this track because it's short. See, somehow he gets that on me, which is annoying as shit. As you can see, the chargers for this switch sides, but see, he's so far ahead. Got it. Had me going there, buddy. And again, we could repeat these for other secondary prizes as well. But we're not going to be doing that. Unless I need those prizes later. So we get the Crimson Claws, something we don't care about. 2 chunks of ore. And then let's go here. That way we could say we've done everything that we need to do here in one episode, for the most part. Even though we may come back for other various reasons and whatnot, but for the most part we would be done here. Alright, here we go. Now this one can take 1 or 2 attempts here, as this is clearly going to be the hardest race. Now we gotta dodge the other racers a bit more, too. You can already see kind of how we have to win this. Cheeky fucker. Might actually lose this. Got it. He ran out of juice right at the end. The other guy. Okay. We're not done yet. Now, I think we have to wait till later to do. There's another set of races, but I'm wondering if it's because we're not far enough in the. Oh, I gotta do that. Okay, I think. So there's technically is another race, but I don't think we have access to it quite yet. So we got the Sky Steed Sword, which is a great sword. It's a very rare great sword. And we're not going to put it on anybody, because nobody's using great swords. Anyway. So yeah, that mostly gets us caught up with our races for the time being. There's still one more circuit we'll get access to later. I'm trying to remember what it was, and I'm not going to worry about it right now. But we are caught up, as far as I'm concerned. So anyway, right, going forward here, we're going to head to Puerto Valor for another side quest, which requires me to change, I think, some of Sylvando's setup here. But unless we have enough points to not have to do that. No, we don't. We need Metal Slash with him, so what's his 2 next level? Pretty far. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get the lamp lights. I'm going to try to get the lamp lights, rather. And I'll try to get Sylvando 1 level up so I don't have to go through his thing. Because the next, I know the side quests, there's a side quest coming up where we have to do a specific pep power to a boss. And he has to know sword skills to do it. He doesn't even have to have a sword equipped, he just has to know the skill, I believe. So that's a pain in the butt in and of itself. So, because of that, we're going to have to work on that. So, I'm going to go ahead and say we'll get all that set up so that way next time we're ready to go. So I want to thank you guys for stopping by. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Check out my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/JackDarStudios for more live gaming action. And when we come back, more side quests in Puerto Valor, as well as a whole bunch of other thingamajigs that we got to knock out. Because like I said, we're just kind of going through our Zoom list and knocking stuff out as we get there. So anyway, thanks for stopping by, guys, and we'll see you guys next time.